which one of these street level characters right here could beat CW Arrow? That is what this video is going to be about. In this video, we are going to be ranking each of these characters' chances of beating CW Arrow. And yeah, just finding out who out of these right here could actually defeat CW Arrow. Oh, okay. Or who CW Arrow could beat himself. So yeah. And in this video, I'm going to talk about Season 1 Arrow, because as we all know, by the end of the Arrow show, he's a god level hero at that point. He's literally the Spectre, and also throughout the show, he's literally defeated people like Ra's al Ghul and other people like that who are pretty much above the street level tier, if that makes sense. So yeah. As you can see here, these are the characters that are going to go up against CW Arrow. As you can see, they're all pretty much street level type of heroes. And here we have the tier list, starting off with They Have Failed the City, which obviously means Oliver Queen or the Arrow smokes them. Like, yeah. Next up, we've got 50-50, meaning I'm not too sure Arrow could win, the other person could win, depending on the situation. Like, basically, if I'm not too sure, pretty self-explanatory. Finally, we have got They Smoke Oliver. Pretty simple. They defeat Arrow. They defeat Oliver Queen. So yeah. But before we do get into it though, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on my rankings. And if you do disagree, please let me know in the comments on where you would put each person. And also, The Arrow is literally one of my favourite shows of all time, especially superhero shows. But it has been a while since I watched the show, especially Season 1. So if my facts are a bit off, or if I make any type of mistake, not only with the Arrow but with these other characters, correct me in the comments below as well. I do love to hear other people's opinions on these characters and their power scales, and I just like to learn more stuff about these characters. So yeah, if I do make any type of mistake, or if you do disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, enough yapping, let's get into it. Starting off, we have got the Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman, to be specific. And yeah, from what we saw in that 2022 movie, Robert Pattinson, my favourite Batman. Might be a hot take, but yeah, he's my favourite Batman. But since he's only at the beginning stage of him being Batman, I can't lie, Oliver Queen definitely smokes him. Definitely smokes him. After witnessing that type of combat in the movie, yeah, it's clear Oliver Queen smokes him. And if you didn't know about this, Arrow is basically Batman. He's like the CW's version of Batman, as they couldn't actually get the rights to make a Batman show, so they made Green Arrow basically become Bruce Wayne. So yeah, if you haven't watched Arrow, by the way, please watch it. Please watch the show. But yeah, Season 1 Arrow definitely smokes Robert Pattinson's Batman, especially his no-kill rule. It was ruthless back in Season 1. Yeah, the Hood, he was the GOAT, I can't lie. So yeah, he was cleaning up. Next up, we have got John Wick, one of the best like assassins or killers we've seen in movies and live action. And I can't lie, this could be closer than people think. However, I do think Oliver Queen does smoke John Wick, especially when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. In my opinion, I do think Oliver Queen is a better fighter and a better like tactical fighter, if that makes sense. It's like he'd scan the environment first, stuff like that, he'd use it to his advantage. But when it comes to long range, I do think John Wick does have the upper hand with his guns. Like, we all know how good he is with a gun, and we all know how good Oliver Queen is with a bow. However, I do think Oliver Queen does come out on top here. So I can't lie, I do think he does smoke John Wick. I would put him 50-50, but I do think Oliver Queen does beat him long range and close range. So yeah. Next up, we have got Hawkeye. Now, this actually could be 50-50, because I feel like for a long time, a lot of people have been comparing the CW Arrow to Hawkeye, because, well, both of them just don't seem to miss, and are pretty much very good at fighting. However, I will say, when it comes to close quarters, like hand-to-hand combat, I do think Oliver Queen does beat Hawkeye. However, when it does come to archery, the MCU Hawkeye might be better than Season 1 Arrow. My reason being, in Season 1, when he first fought Malcolm Merlin, who was actually a better archer than Oliver Queen, he got smoked. Let's not lie here. Malcolm Merlin smoked him in Season 1. Like, let's not lie here. Of course, later on, Oliver Queen got better with his fighting, his archery, everything else. Like, later on, it's clear Oliver Queen matches him, if not does beat him in fights. However, Season 1, Oliver Queen, no. And I do think Hawkeye is better than Malcolm Merlin in archery. So I might have to put Hawkeye in 50-50. If it does come down to the archery, I do think MCU Hawkeye does beat Season 1 Arrow. Like, don't be confused. I'm talking about Season 1 Arrow, not later on Arrow. Season 1. So yeah. But the thing is, I'm not too sure if he would actually smoke Oliver Queen. So I'm going to put 50-50. Let me know what you think down below. MCU Hawkeye or Season 1 Arrow. Yeah. Next up, we've got the Winter Soldier from the MCU. Now, let's not forget, during those 5 years on his island, he actually did fight Slade Wilson, who was actually on that Mirakuru, who was pretty much a super soldier. He did fight a super soldier back on the island with little to no training. However, Oliver Queen was very lucky to survive that attack. Let's not lie here, if it was not in that broken down freighter, and if Slade Wilson was not like in an emotional state, he would have killed him then and there. I will say I do think Bucky is stronger than the Mirakuru, and we all know he's a great fighter. He has a metal vibranium arm. I do think Bucky does smoke Season 1 Oliver Queen. So yeah. Next up, I have got Damian Wayne, or Robin, Batman's son. Now, I can't lie, a lot of people like to talk down on Damian Wayne, but Damian Wayne is a beast. I forgot what animated movie it was. I think it was Batman, Son of Batman. I think, but whatever movie it was, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. When he fought Deathstroke. And while Deathstroke was putting in work, he was literally smoking Damian. He stabbed him in his 2 arms to the wall, like pinned his arms to the wall with his sword. And all Damian Wayne did, literally pulled his whole arm out and carried on fighting Deathstroke. Like I don't know what's going on with the Bruce Wayne genes or the Talia al Ghul genes, but they created a monster right there. So yeah, I can't lie. A lot of people might say that Oliver Queen would smoke Damian Wayne. However, let's not forget here, Damian Wayne was also trained by literally Talia al Ghul and the League of Assassins. And his literal grandfather is literally Ra's al Ghul, literally one of the best fighters in the whole of fiction or DC. And more importantly, his father is Batman, like the real Batman. Oh, I don't know, it could be 50-50, or Damian Wayne could smoke Season 1 Arrow. Later, Oliver Queen later on, I do think would smoke Damian Wayne, but Season 1 Arrow, I'm not too sure. I might have to say Damian Wayne does beat Season 1 Arrow. I can't lie, I'm gonna change my mind. I do think so. Just because, although Oliver was ruthless in Season 1, like literally, he was on smoke. Like, there was no kill rule at all. The no kill rule is out the window, like, he did not care about that. And I can't lie, Damian Wayne is pretty much on a similar wavelength. I mean, his signature weapon is literally a sword. So yeah, and I do think Damian Wayne's reflexes are pretty good if Oliver Queen does use his arrow. So I do think Damian Wayne does actually smoke Oliver. Please let me know in the comments below, because I'm pretty sure Damian Wayne does also have some like Batman gadgets to help him out in the fight as well, which could be useful. I'm struggling to decide where to put Damian Wayne here. Either in the 50-50 or he would actually smoke Oliver. But I'm gonna leave it there for now, but please let me know what you think in the comments below. Next up, we have got Ezio Auditore. Possibly the most legendary and probably the best assassin in the whole of the Assassin's Creed franchise. And I can't lie, I'm sorry, I do think Season 1 Oliver does smoke him. Especially if they're in the same building and it's like a stealth, like first person to find the other person, I do think Oliver Queen does win that. Or if they run up on each other, I do think Oliver Queen does have the range and also the close hand-to-hand combat. Oliver Queen would smoke Ezio. I can't lie, yeah. I mean, if it was a sword fight, I do think Ezio would beat Oliver Queen in Season 1. However, I feel like that sword is pointless. So yeah. However, that hidden blade and the sword, I do think would be pointless in this scenario. But yeah. Next up, I have got Spider-Man. Now, yeah, I can't lie, Spider-Man is much stronger than that Slade Wilson with the Mirakuru on that island. And well, it's Spider-Man. I mean, he's pretty much overpowered. I don't even know why he's a street level hero, but yeah. Next up, we have got the Red Hood, which I can't lie, him and Oliver Queen in Season 1, those two would pretty much be best mates. Let's be real here. Putting down crime, leaving no traces behind. Like, they was literally stopping crime while disregarding the no-kill rule. I love that. Both of them would actually like each other's methods a lot. Let's not lie here. And similar to Damian Wayne, Jason Todd was also trained by Batman. He doesn't care about the no-killing. So I can't lie, I will say, I do think Red Hood or Jason Todd will go in 50-50. Like, Season 1 Oliver could beat him hand-to-hand or long range. But Red Hood could also have like a ace up his sleeve, like something crazy could happen. So yeah. Next up, I have got Yelena. Now, in terms of combat, she's pretty much on a stalemate with her sister, Black Widow. And I'm pretty sure, I do think Black Widow is better than Hawkeye in hand-to-hand combat. I think that is what it is. I think Hawkeye's like archery and aim is better than Natasha's, but Natasha's like actual fighting skills is better than Hawkeye's. Although they're pretty similar. And Hawkeye and Season 1 Arrow could go either way. But I do think Oliver Queen does smoke Yelena. Just because I feel like her strong point is like stealth and also like fighting, hand-to-hand combat. And she's also pretty smart, but I do think Season 1 Oliver, I don't know why they nerfed him over the show. He was literally smart himself at the start of the show, and then since Felicity came in, they decided to nerf his brain cells. But yeah, I do think Oliver Queen does smoke Yelena Belova. Next up, or finally, we have got Daredevil, Matt Murdock. Now, again, similar with Hawkeye, a lot of people like to put him and CW Arrow in a little debate. However, I do think Oliver Queen in Season 1, especially, does actually smoke Matt Murdock. Because Season 1 Oliver Queen, like, him and Punisher would go crazy together. Like the no-kill rule being out the window. Like, those two would just be putting down bodies in every city. But however, Matt Murdock does actually have like his morale and his humanity, like, whatever you want to call it. Like, he does actually care about his victims. Well, most of them. I mean, if they don't attack or kill someone that's close to him, he does actually care about them. But yeah. But yeah, I can't lie, I do think Oliver Queen would smoke Matt Murdock. Let me know in the comments what you think of that, but yeah, I do think so. Although Matt Murdock is a very good fighter, but I do think Oliver Queen in Season 1 would kill him, especially if it came from long range or close range. Because let's not forget here, not only was he trained by Slade Wilson, who was a crazy mercenary, like, killer, but Oliver Queen also trained with, Charlie Al Ghul on his 5th year in the island, and also back in Season 1, he trained archery with Yao Fei, and learned a couple of fighting skills from Yao Fei, and also probably Shadow. And let's not forget, also don't forget on his 3rd year, I mean, he wasn't on the island in his 3rd year, but let's not forget when he was doing that mission, in Hong Kong, I think, when he was working with Maseo and Katana, I think it was at the time. He probably learned some fighting skills there, so I do think he is a better fighter than Matt Murdock. But yeah, I can't lie, this was just a quick video of my rankings and my opinions on who I think Oliver Queen would beat and who I think would actually beat Oliver Queen. And who I think would be a close match. But yeah, I can't lie, if you do disagree with me, please let me know in the comments below. Like, don't take it too personally, this is only off my knowledge of Season 1 Arrow and these characters right here. So yeah, like, don't go crazy on me. So yeah. If you did enjoy this video though, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts again in the comments below. Correct me if I made any type of mistake. And yeah, have yourselves a great day. See ya.